Hey guys, I'm gonna record me playing one shot. This time I'm not gonna do a stream because I think I'm almost there. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna pull up this thing and then we're gonna get back to it. Okay, so I think I need to walk. Oh wait, sorry. Need to be on the game. Okay. OBS. I think the bridge is broken. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. I have to go inside their house, which I need to find. Maybe it's this building. Yeah, it's this building, and then I think their house is all the way here? No. The two siblings' house. I forgot where they lived. Remember they lived like towards the right. Like we had to go inside. You had to go inside like someplace. Okay, that's not. That ain't it. Looks like I'm boxed in somehow. These squares are just everywhere. Oh no, how do I get out? I should be here, I guess. Can't travel. Oh no, how am I supposed to get unstuck? Oh wait. Okay, let me go down here. Oh yeah, I think they live over here. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute, I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow. Okay, Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh geez, are you guys okay? Oh my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you, yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Angela. I guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh. Would it not be rude to call you by a name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus, right? Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Alright, looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do you either of you know another way to get in? I remember. I mean, I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It'll be flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Okay. We're following them. At least the corridor is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been in here forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Okay. Let's see. There is supposed to be a clover. They're all clovers, though. I had to go inside the building. It's a clover. Okay, I need to get the journal. Okay. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it happened. Oh, earlier it was in the barracks and I saw something like this too. It's like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. It's like something a prophet would see, I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait, let me check something. Okay, oh, I was right, huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again. And where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of those friends' books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Angela, let's see if we can do anything with this journal in this room. Okay, well, how did that boat get here? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Baron. Seriously, the journal was glowing, so when I take a closer look at it, then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Angela must have done something. Still, hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But come on, Calamus. We're going Angela with us. Well, if Angela made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Angela? Here we go. Okay, we're on the boat. Okay. So there's a scene. And then, we made it. Come on, Alula, let's go pay our respects. Okay. We're in another part of this town. Okay. Go to the right. Let me see if I can go on the bridge. It's you. My name is Nico. Nice to finally meet you. No, wait, it is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did. He sent me a message after the memories were restored. Oh, he told me to wait in the city, but I thought it would be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What? It is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is this the same flying machine that they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father, he was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes, flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks, but to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands and the glen are really messed up now. They are sighed. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barren Sea. There was a cave-in. And then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes, you need all three of us for the big door. The first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city, right? City gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what was wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead and the engine has some gears that needs to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Angela and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is that Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We will try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Okay, okay, let's see. Have to go back to where the two people are. How do I get over there? Okay. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Okay. Okay. They travel to the courtyard. And then go back to the one lady. Okay. How long have I been recording for? 16 minutes. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines. You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power is the best I could do, yes. Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster, but if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children, my final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Okay. Okay. Looks like I can exit now. And then I can go back outside, I guess. Travel to the gate. The bridge is broken. Oh. Missing something, I think. Now I have to walk back. Going down. Hello. Okay, I have something to ask you. Yes, it looks like most of the bridges around here on the glen are broken in. That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them for your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be strong too. An undertaking, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... okay? Let's go out again. And then we can go to the gate and then go left. Okay, gate. Go left. Okay, now that I'm past the bridge, okay. Then I need to go look for the trader. The bridge to the forest was just restored the village. Becky, should be able to find better fishing spots there. That spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Okay. Looking for the trader. I think I went the wrong way. Maybe he's this way. No, okay, okay. Oh, wait. He's... okay, I was looking at the wrong person. To go back up. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You're here to trade, because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart. which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. I managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears, like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box, yeah. I bet there are lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work, but I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Thank you. Okay, Okay. So I'll take this bridge. Oh no, where's the research station? Let's see, it says... okay. This is that south, but I don't know. Not exactly sure where the building is. Let me see. Sorry, I am... Okay. Gears, gears, gears. Stew. Okay, looks like... Okay, looks like there was another bridge. Okay. Forest? Okay. Looks like the person kind of went down. Or not. Wait. Where is this? It's like on the other side. Which I need to find way there. Okay, I need to do this again. Okay. Oh, there's... Okay. There's like a smaller bridge. That I can't see because this game is so dark. Oh wait, go to the vines, okay. Forgot that you can cross the vines. You can go on the other side. Okay, then go down here. And then I guess we go down this bridge. And I guess we go in here. Hello person, this is the main generator of the blend. Hello, would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is. By any sort of large machinery require a high capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Right, I almost forgot. We have to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens. Dear me, Angela. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Angela and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Okay, fireflies. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Angela. go to the graveyard. I had to go find the guy with the plane again. I forgot where he is. Oh, here he is. Charged battery. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of those islands. The research station? Yeah. It's powering all those robots there. I felt bad for taking it. You can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put the engine back together. Please do what you must to find some... We found a music box. That should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but... This looks like one of those ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes lots of things. Where did you find this from, by the way? Trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have taken it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine. I have to shift around some of these parts. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen when I get there? We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her actually. You remember her from last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You met Rue? The memories are still really blurry though. I see. Sigh. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I got so caught up with it and I just kind of forgot. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. Then I remembered, and then I get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto just told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. Wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. Doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful. Wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan's already in motion. We cannot allow the direct distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine. You could say that the acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code. Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everything in this world is code, then how can he build it himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with. Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world, but I was too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it. You know, of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or prototype, was built to predict the future from the specifics of this messiah, but as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years, but some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain, and that's where my father came in with the last of his resources. With the last of his resources, he built the most ambitious project yet. The World Machine, a large detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. As you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kind of just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Angela? Yeah, the operator Angela. Okay, oops. So Angela was the living person you needed to borrow? No, that would be you. What, but why me? I should ask that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get along. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. Understand if you're upset, but please try to understand. Father is doing this to help us all. To help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home. Sure, it upsets him greatly. It's sad. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, these machines already exist in your world. You should already know what to expect. Not really. Only heard about them. Usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It's a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Lula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico. Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah, how bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. What about that? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You will be safer there. You're taking us to the city, if you wish. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. Ready to go. Alright. Okay, so now we're on the plane. We are in the refuge now. You made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Angela, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome. For answering my questions back there too. And telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you and Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking us so well, Nico, and I'm glad that we have met as well, despite those circumstances. As being a proto, I should probably head off now. Need to pick up the siblings too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... No! They're trapped. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely we'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Angela, let's do our best. Okay, let's see. Now I have to go... Okay, go to the big robot and then go down. To keep going. Come on, work already, huh? Alright, the elevator guy. Come on, now of all times, excuse me? Well, you're you. Oh geez, I didn't think I was gonna run into the elevators missing a button, right? How did you know? I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out this thing. Evacuees, you know, from the West Apartments, the square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Right now everyone's crowding into the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this, I see. But didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Angela? The what? Looks like we have to find some other way to fix the button, Angela. Okay, holy fudge. Looks like Angela and I will need to find another way down altogether, but this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Okay, okay, need to go to... up here, and to the right. Okay, the clock head. We have to go look for a room. Need to go up here. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents on the screen above the word password prompt. Okay, so I think it's solstice again. S O L S T-I-C-E. Okay. Oh. Okay. I had to press enter. Looks like there is an elevator here. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Okay, and then, okay, then I have to go back. To go back out. And then to go to the elevator. Found some elevators. What? Seriously? I literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help me. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So show me the way, I suppose. Oh. I can fast travel. We need to find a way to reach the lever up there. Okay. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? You reached the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. Not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, Mr. No Pop Kid. So you coming? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright, so I'll go get that evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No, it's the square stuff, isn't it? There isn't any in here, but near them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Angela and I can... Oh no, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Okay, squares. Have to go this way. Another elevator. Let me see if this elevator works. Okay. Wrong way. Okay. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? Okay, let's see. Take a bridge down to the back alley. I couldn't stop him. Sigh. Miss? Messiah, oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Well, look who's back. How about next time you let me know where before you leave the shelter to go to the little death zone? Sorry. I get so weird, you know. Hey, you found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah, robot. That's why he needed that book so badly. Y'all talking about the kid with the white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He ran in here earlier, grabbed one of the books from my archives, ran straight out of the door without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid. Said it was an emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. I hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to. Oh my gosh. That was the labs? That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me, kid? There's no way we're letting you go out there, but I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapses. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't open. When you guys want me to bring the sun back, at least the sun won't do us any good, and the squares are just gonna mess everything up. Sadly, not to mention even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happens to the Messiah of all people, no, I won't allow it. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was just still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's been background noise for us now, but for you, it must be so terrifying. And now, you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. I first came to this world a long time ago. Back then, all I wanted to do was go home. Andrea, do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I do remember. I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Ever knowing the world would be so doomed eventually, I still wanted the people to be here happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it, but then I just came back. You what? But then I found out about this world being like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset with you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue to do this, it just seems cruel. But then, when I said that you really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? It's really hard for you too. It must be. Even if the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? Even if it is, I really want to save the world, Angela. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were Angela, I'm not afraid anymore. Sniff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise. Please. Well, I'm convinced. After all that, it'd be super rude for me to stop you, wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should go. We should let you go now, Messiah. Honest, you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Okay. Exiting the library. Forgot where the back alley is. Is it down here? Fox. Go. I didn't realize it could go down there. Go up here. You're here, Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Clock room. Vendor Street. Okay, upper left. Then I have to take the fox back to... No, not here. Here, this door won't budge. Oh. This door. You okay in there? Hello? Oh, not this elevator. Okay, so there. Where are the other two? Prototype Cedric, they're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. It was our only chance. I am sorry. Not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Okay, we're going up. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? Oh. I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me what happened to your old world, did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again, that's really not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Ah, who would that be? The world machine you might know is as the entity. Oh, the entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the dice lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. The thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, simply integrating this work. Sigh. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. In the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Whereas the simulation never contained any real danger, the eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see the physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares, that's the world machine crafting its own code. The creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows something like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah, the destruction was an issue during the test runs even. At first my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan measured in mere days. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I heard that word so many times. I don't know, it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Flexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. Most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code. Knowledge that they are a robot, but this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code complex thing. Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. A complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. Okay, it's been an hour. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even though they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend. Devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Angela know better than anyone that it's not, right? Okay, let me... The world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, but he did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those things enabled you to meet the other two, but as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destruction tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted to do is write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go, even though this place is no longer safe. Okay. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. It actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Okay, go back inside the vault room. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a text file as its shell. To get them, we had to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, we'll activate an encryption part of this world which will confuse cat noises. But maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals are All represent a physical location on Angela's machine. Oh. When we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. However, that is, I'm sure Angela's already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer, but this time Angela would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. Don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Angela know where these portals lead? At least we should probably ask Angela than this, right? Hold on. Okay, the journal is glowing again, Angela. Okay, I guess. Okay, so I have to move, okay, move these files in here. I'm moving portal 1, portal 2, and portal... What the heck? And portal 3 in there. Okay, door should be unlocked. Oh. The door is not unlocked. This one is red. Do they need to stand on there? This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one is blue. That's mine then. Why isn't the door unlocking? Move. Okay, now the door is unlocked. I think. I had to move it twice. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is the world machine. It's a big book on the table. Enter this, big X, and then close the game, I think. Yeah. And then open the game again. Okay. Where are we? Okay, whoops, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, need to go up. Oh shoot. Up. Okay, there's the door, so I go in, go up. Nico. Ah, relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see the disruption in the squares? They're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Whoops. Okay. Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you when? Wait, you don't know about that, but I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story was written into my protocol at all. Alright. You told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Angela listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Angela did remember to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would? The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional during testing long before you realized I was self-aware. I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks, though they were very localized, that caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why? Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would he would figure it out eventually. Yeah, but before he knew how to fix it, the world NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, my character who gained the knowledge of who I am, my code couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know, and I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset because you don't want to put living people in danger, living people like me. In the beginning I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Angela brought you back anyway, Nico. All I want is for you to wake up back in your own world. I don't think I can make it happen, but I know I can't go back with home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's the original ending of your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. The part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright, I was supposed to place the sun at the summit, but then credits would scroll. Credits, and then you would return to your room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Sharding the sun was supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. The very existence conflicts with that law. The life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of all actions, all the extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You though. You're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So the session wasn't supposed to happen. If even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself, when you did know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. How did the people know what to do to help me get here, even if it meant getting hurt themselves, even if it meant messing up their own code? You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. Remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk like that tamed robot. Like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is what a real person cares about. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Angela does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Angela would keep coming back? Why do you think Angela would restart even after the ending? I think Angela wants to save the both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. Never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the last code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this, but what if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Angela, did you see that? The square is just This happened again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Okay, I'll just go down now. Angela, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After placing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream, like thousands of other dreams. For your story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah, robot lady. You're okay, I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must be why the squares were going away, Angela, and it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Angela, let's go take a closer look. Okay. Do I have to talk to them? Hello, hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you. It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Elemis tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey Angela, are they going to be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Angela says you're not dead. Phew. Elle said you will be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you okay too. After the whole elevator thing, that was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. By awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, and absolute worst. The square's legs started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. They just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, no, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Thank you for playing. And then the war machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming and not as the result of an error, as a conscious choice on that part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. The path leads to the small summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through the portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Angela and I being here. We spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility, or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Okay, now we put the sun back. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Angela. Okay, we put the sun back. Now the world is fixed. The squares are going away. Okay, he's back in his room. This is the room I first woke up in. Angela, are you still here? Angela? Yes, Angela. I think it worked. It did. The sun is back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Angela, this is the first time we said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Angela, so take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Angela. Oh, okay. You just popped out of my screen. Okay, so that was the end of One Shot, the true ending. Thank you for watching this video. If you have watched this video till the end, yeah. So I wanted to stream this, but then I decided like recording a video would be better. I don't know why, but I guess because I was just continuing off of the stream. But anyways, thank you. Have a nice day or night. Bye.